When I was in high school, there was a girl on the bus. So I was on the track team. And for the first meet of the season, oh my gosh, thank you, Holy Spirit. And there's trains going off in the back. For the first meet of the season, the boys and the girls could ride on the bus together. And one girl on the bus decided to do inappropriate things with a guy that was on the bus too. They sat in the back seat and they did some things. And it took away the privilege for us to ride together on the bus to the meets. For the rest of the season, okay, we had to stay separate. We couldn't ride on the bus together because one person had done something that was against the rules, obviously. And we were not meant to, we were in high school. We weren't supposed to be doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that one person ruined the privileges for the entire season, and we had to be separate for the entire season. Hear me with your ears, okay? If you are somebody who has been partnered with somebody for purpose, for you guys have a race to run together, your conduct during the in-between seasons are going to determine whether you're able to walk close together or be separate on the way to the meet for the rest of the season. Based on your conduct, when you guys have reconciliation, the Lord is going to determine whether you are mature enough to continue to walk the walk close by. Because there are certain things that we have not been permitted to do as we are growing. Now, let me give you an example of what this looks like. You know that this person that is coming back into your life is battling with the spirit of lust and you refuse to wear a bra, or you refuse to, hear me out with your good ears, okay? You refuse to submit to starving your flesh when it comes to cuddling up on the couch and getting in certain things that God has not permitted you to do. When God calls you to cultivate true deep intimacy and you are falling into lust. This isn't about you, it's about them, and it's about what, like, you have to be the more spiritually mature one. Let's say that the Lord is trying to deliver them from, things regarding anger, and you're provoking them constantly, and you refuse to submit to being the more spiritually mature one who is able to stand against certain behaviors. The Lord will prepare you for what you're walking into, and it's your choice whether you are going to stay within the boundaries he gave you, or if you are going to repeat cycles and end up having to go into a season of separation because you lost your privileges because of the way that you conducted yourself. Now, the Lord gave me a dream, and that's where he brought back up this girl. He literally showed me a dream of this girl who is basically wearing one strap and showing her breasts to everybody that was like little kids. And it's basically like, how do I explain this? Not little kids, but they were younger in school age. If you are the more spiritually mature one, okay, and you know better, and you know what the Lord has called you to stop doing or whatever, and you are just walking around immodestly and not caring about the temptations that you are placing in front of your younger brother, who would be considered a younger in age school level thing, like a younger disciple, and you are just casually not considering what other people are going through or what the Lord has placed on them, then you will end up losing your privileges and go deeper and further into separation, where you're not able to ride on the bus together on the way to the meet. One person on that bus ruined it for everybody. So just be wise. And that also was something that he was letting me know. Your circle matters. Who you're hanging out with matters. The principles that you're operating by matter. If that person has a bloodline thing that they're dealing with, and it has to do with the Jezebel spirit, and you're hanging out around a bunch of Ahabs, the Lord's one person on the bus is going to lose privileges for everybody. Do you understand? So it was a cool analogy, but also that's crazy that the Lord used that for good, because what? Anyways, I'm praying over all of you guys. I'm praying that you guys would submit and surrender to the boundaries that the Lord gives you, because this is bigger than just not getting to do what you want or not getting your flesh fed. It's literally breaking generational curses and birthing kingdom-minded relationships, kingdom-minded families, God-centered families. This is about breaking curses. This is about birthing pure lifestyles, businesses, ministries, all kinds of things to glorify God. This is about living a life that glorifies God. And we're talking about eternal value. We're talking eternal value. We're talking it ends with us. We're talking cleansing the womb. We're talking no longer carrying the burdens of our bloodline. We are talking bloodline healing, soul wound healing. We're getting deep, okay? Remember that, because you will lose privileges on the bus. You might be on the same team, but he's about to separate you further if you do not honor the boundaries and operate in spiritual maturity. Okay, I love you guys.